First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Chakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Bayah Shetabadat, the house of David. Amaya Shetat, with men of valor, Las Vegas camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds, you are the true children of Israel that the Bible speaks of. Salvation belongeth unto you, and you alone. All right? I have a lesson for you today. Once again, Shabbat Shalom. All right, here for you today. Lord willing, to be edifying, uplifting unto the body. I don't have a name, a title for the lesson, but, the Spirit will provide it after I get done with the lesson through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Al Shai. Okay, we're going to start here, actually, in the book of Isaiah. This is going to be Salakia, Isaiah chapter 46. It's going to be Isaiah 46 and 9, and it reads, "Remember the former things of old." Right? So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is telling you to remember the former things of old. Call into remembrance. All right? Here it is, you see men out on the highways and byways preaching and teaching, calling on the name, the true name of Yahweh. All right? Not Jehovah, not Yahushua, Yahweh, which means he is, he to be, he exists. All right? Bahashem in the name. All right? Calling on Yahweh Shai, not Jesus Christ. All right? The name is Yahweh Shai, which means he saves, he delivers, he is salvation. Okay? Bahashem in the name, Rachak Wadash, Holy Spirit or Spirit Holy, is the testimony, all right? And the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai you must have to receive the testimony of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, to receive this glorious gospel, this good news, all right? Started again. This is going to be Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 9. "Remember the former things of old, for I am the power, and there is none else. I am Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and there is none like me." Right? So Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai said there's none like him. He wants you to make sure, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai wants to make sure that you understand there is nothing like him. There was nothing before him. There's nothing after him. All right? It is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right? In all things. Okay? Continuing on, verse 10, and it reads, "Declare the end from the beginning." Slakia. "Declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times, and things that are not yet done, saying counsel, saying my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasures." Right? So here it is, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is telling you his counsel will stand. All right? He gave you prophets for prophecy to tell before. He had already ordained everything to happen, what the world wants to call predestination. Right? It was already ordained by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to go the way it was going to go. It was only for you to catch up and make the decision that you already chose to make. Because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has already purposed it and given you the will for that. All right? Because it is his will. All right? We're going to go over here and jump to Isaiah chapter 48 and verse 9. And it reads, "For my namesake will I defer my anger, and for my praise will I refrain for thee, that I cut thee not off." All right, so Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai he said for his namesake. For his namesake is the reason why Israel is not consumed and we're not cut off. All right, so that we could not make Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai out to be a liar. All right, never ever could you, never ever would you, never ever would he let himself. All right, because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is just in all his ways, righteous in all his doings, perfect. All right, perfection isn't a scale that is without blemish. All right, it's flawless. Okay. Continuing on. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. Yahweh Shem Yahushai says he has refined you, but not with silver. Who is he talking of? Yahweh Shem Yahushai is talking about his nation, all right? And first and foremost, his elect. You see, this furnace of affliction that we're in, it is a refining process, all right? The refining process to make sure that you have what it is that you need to praise Yahweh Shem Yahushai, to be obedient unto him, all right? To perform the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability on the side, okay? For you to take heed to the word and to the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Continuing on. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction, right? Once again, that furnace of affliction. That affliction is a hard time. That affliction is a trial. That affliction is for a time period, all right? Yet you must receive the affliction of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. If you claim to be a man or a woman of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you will have to go through trials that you yourself thought you wouldn't go through, that you yourself maybe thought you had handled, all right? That you went to school and got your degree, so you never thought you'd be homeless, all right? You never thought that you would have to suffer a financial instability, all right? You never thought that your wife and your kids and your husbands and your daughters and so on and so forth would leave, that everything would just fall apart. But yet, this is the furnace of affliction. This is what Yahweh Shem Yahushai has for you. All right? This furnace has to build you up. You have to be purged. As we continue on to read. Verse 11, and it reads, for my own sake, even for my own sake, will I do it. All right? So Yahweh Shem Yahushai said he will do it. And he did this not for your sake, but he said, I did it for my own sake. For my own sake will I do it. Okay? And continues on to say, for how should my name be polluted? And will I not give my glory unto another? And I will not give my glory unto another. All right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, should my name be polluted? He's asking you a question, Israel. Yasharallah. Should I have to deal with my name being polluted because you wanted to go off? Because you chose the wrong way? All right? Even though it was predestinated for you. All right? Should I have to deal with that? I am just, I am holy, I am whole. I am a perfect measure and a perfect balance. All right? But for my name's sake, will I not do away with you? All right? I will not cut you off. So understand part of the blessings that you have received, all right, just by being born into the nation of Israel, that Yahweh Shem Yahushai still has a love and a care for you, all right? But at this point in time, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is angry, all right? What does he say? He said in the book of Psalms, he's angry with the wicked every day. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get that, all right? It's not quoted. Let's get it, all right? Through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. This is going to be the book of Psalms, chapter 7 and verse 11, and it reads, for the power, all right, judgeth the righteous, and the power is angry with the wicked every day. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai judges the righteous, all right, and is wicked, and Slakia, and is angry with the wicked every day, all right? The wicked things and deeds that are done, as well as the wicked people who do them, all right? Yahweh Shem Yahushai hates the sin and the sinner. Okay? Don't think that you're exempt just because you're an Israelite. All right? Hey, you have accountability. All right? You are held accountable to the things that Yahweh Shem Yahushai set you up for. He set you up to be a holy, peculiar people, a special treasure unto himself. But yet, you did not follow after the way. All right? Here it is. It's going to be here. Go back here to the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 21, and it reads, how is the faithful city become a harlot? Right? So Yahweh Shem Yahushai is saying, how did this faithful city, How did my city, my people become harlots? How did they go whoring after other gods? How did they turn their back on me? How did they do everything it is that uh, is worldly and unjust and unright and unclean and unholy? Continuing on, it was full of judgment, righteousness, lodging in it. All right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai said righteousness was lodging in the city. We were a righteous people, a peculiar special treasure unto himself. All right, we were supposed to continue to be that way. All right, but we went off. Continuing on, but now, all right, but now in this day, in this time, all right, and in times past, okay, but now murderers. The silver has become dross. The wine is mixed with water. All right. Hey, you lean unto other doctrines. You lean unto false doctrines that are polluted. All right. And wine mixed with water. All right. Let's just take it on the surface level. Okay. Just let's keep it simple. Who wants their wine watered down? Okay. Who would like to have a glass of Chardonnay and then have ice cubes in them and let them melt all the way down? Okay, you're better off drinking warm wine. All right, and that's just a surface level parable that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is given right there. There's a deeper, darker meaning in that parable. Okay, but let's keep it right there. Okay, so the wine mixed with water. Okay, the diverse doctrines that you believe upon, the things that you cling unto of this world, and not the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, not clinging unto his word, all right, it gives you a diverse mixture, all right, wine mixed with water, okay? Continuing on, the princes are rebellious and uh, in compassion, Salakia, and companions of thieves, right? And companions of thieves, those who are about taking, all right, and not giving, who want to take all from Israel, all right, take all from anybody and everybody, everyone, continuing on, everyone loveth gifts, the followeth and loveth gifts and followeth after rewards. All right, so there's always has to be a reward, always has to be something, some kind of gain. All right, for the nation right now. All right, these false prophets, these the 2/3 of our nation. Hey, there always has to be some type of reward. All right, is not having your heritage back and understanding who you are and whose you are not enough for you? Here it is. Yahweh Shem Yahushai said it is his pleasure. It is the Father's. Yahweh Shai said it is the Father's good pleasure to give you all things. All right, but in due time, everything in its season. But it's not good enough for 2/3 of Jake. Okay? They don't want to wait for the reward. Continuing on. They judge not the fatherless, neither doeth they cause neither doeth they of the widow cause of the widow come unto them. Right. Hey, they have no care. They have no care, and they take not care. They take no care of what belongs to them. They take no care of their nation and what belongs to them, their household. All right, that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has given them. Salakia. Okay, so they have no care, and if they have no care in those things, because they're always what? Looking for higher. They're always looking for a reward. Okay, and Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, is not about that. He's not about you receiving your reward before the job is done. Okay, here it is. You're trying to get wages for time unpaid, or trying to get wages for work undone. All right, it's going to be here. It's going to be here in the book of Zechariah. It's going to be Zechariah chapter 8 Slakia, chapter 13 and verse 7, and it reads, Awake, Slakia, awake, O sword, against my shepherds, and against the men that is my fellow, saith Yahweh of hosts. Right? So Yahweh Shem Shai said, awake the sword. All right? Awake the sword. Why did Yahweh Bashem Shai call to awake the sword? The sword, hey, because why? Let's go back. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 23, and it reads, Thy princes are rebellious and companions of thieves. Everyone loveth gifts and followeth their followeth after reward. They judge not the fatherless, neither doeth the cause of the widow come unto them. Therefore saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the mighty one of Israel, I will ease me of my adversaries and avenge me of my enemies. All right, so Yahweh Shem Shai said, I will ease you of my adversaries and avenge my enemies. So what did Yahweh Shem Shai do? All right, going back to Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 7, and it reads, Awake, O sword, against my shepherds. All right, he said against my shepherds, possessive. Who are the shepherds? All right, the men who are out on the highways and byways calling and bidding you out unto the marriage, the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, who are standing up for truth, honesty, and the testimony of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And against them that that is my fellow, saith Yahweh of hosts, smite the shepherd. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Yahweh said, smite the shepherd. All right, smite, slay. All right, smite the shepherd. All right, smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall scatter. Right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, smite the shepherd, smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall scatter. All right, for all the things and all the atrocities that we continue to go after as a nation. All right, individually, yes, brothers have woken up to the truth through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Walking the straight and narrow path through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Adawana Rataza, he keeps us on it, keeps me on it first and foremost. Okay? That more diligence and more discipline for every brother out here teaching and preaching the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Every sister who follows, all right, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Every child, all right, this is what's needed. Okay, this is the fear that we have. Okay? Salakia, smite the shepherd shall be, and the sheep shall be scattered. And I will turn my hand upon the little ones. All right. So let's see who that sword is. Yahweh Shem Yahushai said that sword. Let's go. What did it say? Awake, O sword. All right. As he had said, hey, in Zechariah 13, chapter 13 and verse 7, he said, Awake, O sword. Let's see who that sword is that he's talking about. Because now people are starting to wake up and understand through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Now they're starting to look in and dig a little bit deeper into these scriptures. Okay, this is going to be here in the book of Psalms chapter 17 and verse 13, and it reads, Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. All right, which is thy sword, the wicked, which is thy sword. Okay, and let's go ahead. Let's make this, all right, point, all right, who the wicked is and who's the sword of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right, this is going to be here in the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 4, and it reads, Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever. All right. So the wickedness, all right, that the border of wickedness is Esau, Edom, all right, aka the Redskins, aka the Red Man, aka good old Billy Bob, and he's got a neck and it may be red, okay. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua, hey, gave an indication, all right, and said, hey, Esau, Edom, all right, is is the border of is the border of wickedness, all right. So he is the sword of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right, and you can see that because who has the ability, all right, who has the ability and the capability of doing whatever, whenever, all right, who has the blessing? It was Esau who had the blessing of the sword. All right. So that blessing has not changed hands at this point in time. It is Esau who continues to have reign over this current system as it is, so that he may perform the works of Yahweh Shem Yahushai on the left hand side. Okay. He was made for a purpose and a job. And the job that he has to do is to put a foot in Yasharalah's butt. All right. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. All right. Even though the scriptures say, hey, he deviseth mischief by law. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get that. Right, it's going to be here. I'm going to go to this one first. It's going to be the book of Proverbs, chapter 5. It's like a Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 16, and it reads, for they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. Right? And that's Esau, Edom. All right. They continue to do this. And this is their MO. This is what they know. All right. This is who they are made to be. All right. This is going to be here in the book of Psalms, chapter 94, and I'm going to start at verse 20, and it reads, Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which formeth mischief by law? They gather themselves together against the souls of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. All right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the one that pardons us. All right. It is Yahweh Shem Yahushai who said, hey, he has an select few. All right. Of the nation of Israel. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go back. Let's go to let's go back to Malachi. And let's read that again. It's going to be the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 4, and it reads, who as Edom saith, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever. All right, so it goes to show you, yet to point out again, it is Yahweh Shem Yahushai, who continues to have an indignation for the sword. All right, the sword is there for a purpose and for a reason, so you can get right. All right, it is the whipping stick of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, right? Being in that furnace of affliction, all right, it is that forged the affliction, okay? It is that very thing, that sword that forged the affliction for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, all right? I'm going to go back to the book of Zechariah, and I'm going to read 13, start at verse 7, and it reads, Awake, O sword, against my shepherds, and against the men that is my fellow, saith Yahweh of hosts. Smite the shepherds, and the sheep shall scatter. And I will turn my hand upon the little ones. And it shall come to pass that in the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. All right, so 2/3 of the nation of Israel, all right, here in Babylon the Great, all right, are going to suffer a very horrible day, a very horrible time, as well as those around the world. All right, but this is talking about the shores of Babylon the Great, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Egypt, aka America. All right, it will be a very great defeat. Okay, let's go and let's prove how Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to do it as he's did it in times past. Okay, let's pull this out first. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 3 and verse 6. It reads, "For I am Yahweh, I change not, therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed." All right, but the point is, for I am Yahweh, I change not. All right, he said, I change not. All right, and being that he doesn't change, let's get exactly what he said he was going to do. That's going to be here in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5. As he did it in times past, this day it's going to happen again. Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 15, it reads, "Lo, I will bring a nation upon you from afar, O house of Israel, saith Yahweh. It is a mighty nation, it is an ancient nation, a nation whose laughs thou knowest not, neither understand what they say." Right? And here it is. In times past we didn't understand. It took a time period for us to be indoctrinated. And when you look at it from a more spiritual level, we don't understand. We're not like them and they're not like us. Okay? We don't understand why they think the way that they think, and that what they hold as holy in their eyes and hold as true and hold as just is adverse to what Yahweh Shem Yahushai wants. All right? They are not designed like us. Okay? Continuing on. Their quiver is as a open sepulchre. They are all mighty men, and they shall eat up their harvest and the bread which thy sons and thy daughters should eat. They shall eat up thy flock and thy herbs. They shall eat the vines and thy fig trees. They shall impoverish the fenced city, whether thou trusted with the sword. All right. And this is exactly what they did. They did this in a times past. All right. The siege of Jerusalem, all right, is when the Israelites got taken down. All right. When that period, when the rebirth, the Renaissance period, Jake has been in captivity ever since. All right. No, and don't get me wrong, there was multiple captivities through there. All right. But now Jake is in his final captivity. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, which you've had to go through. All right. Yahweh Shem Yahushai changes not, as we were in captivity before. All right. Many captivities before, as we were in Rome and held captive. All right. Now we are in Babylon the Great, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Egypt, aka Rome 2.0, in a new captivity. All right. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushai changes not. All right. This is a repeat. This is a repeat of a captivity, but this is all the captivities in one. This is the wickedness, all right, that has exceedingly polluted the earth. Okay? Continuing on. Salakia. Continue on. It's going to be here in the book of Isaiah, Book of Isaiah. It's going to be chapter 1. Chapter 1 and verse 24. And it reads, Therefore saith Yahweh, therefore saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the mighty one of Israel, I will ease me of my adversaries and avenge me of my enemies. Right? So this is exactly what Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to do. He's going to ease from his adversaries and avenge of his enemies. All right. Being 2/3 of the nation of Israel. All right. Being adverse to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're accounted as the heathen. All right. You're accounted after, John 8 and 44. You're of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. All right. Esau, Edom. He was a murderer and a liar from the beginning. Okay. You're following after that same spirit. 2/3 of the nation of Israel. All right. And that's why, you will have to be punished. Okay. Let's go jump over here. It's going to be here in the book of Jeremiah. All right. It's going to be Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 19, and it reads, Thy own wickedness shall correct thee. Right? So Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, your own wickedness is going to correct you. Why? Because you were put in the furnace of adversity. All right? And being in adverse and being tried and tested, with those and being tested with those situations and everything, you have to therefore know that you're in the furnace. All right? Being tried, you're going to choose what you already chose, which was already chosen. Okay? But your own wickedness is going to correct you. Why? Because there's either a reward, all right, for your righteousness, or there's judgment for your wickedness. Continuing on, and that backsliding shall reprove thee. All right, your backsliding will correct you. All right, after you touch that fire so many times, you will get it. And ultimately, if you don't get it by yourself, Yahweh Shem Yahushai will send an ICBM thermonuclear missile so you can receive it. All right? So you can receive that correction. You can receive that fire. Okay? You can receive a pestilence. You can receive your correction from the Most High, Allah Shadia. All right? That demon-like power you can experience. All right? Continuing on. Now, therefore, and see that it is a evil thing and bitter that thou hast forsaken Yahweh thy power, and that my fear is not in thee, saith Yahweh, power of hosts. All right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai, commands us to what? To love him with all our might and to fear him. Right? To fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The beginning of fear is the beginning of wisdom and knowledge. All right? So fear, not only what Yahweh Shem Yahushai can do to you in this life, but in the next. All right? Not fear blindly. Okay? Fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai, for he is all-knowing. All right? He is omnipotent. All right? Knows all, does all, sees all. Okay? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 25, and it reads, And I will turn my hand upon thee and purely purge away your dross, and take away all thy tin. Right? So Yahweh Shem Yahushai is putting us through that refining process. So he can take away the dross, he can take away the tin, so he can make us whole again. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and prove that. Let's go ahead and go back to Zechariah 13. All right, 13 and 9. As a matter of fact, let me just go ahead and read it from 8. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 13, and I'm going to read it from 8. And it reads, And it shall come to pass that in the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. All right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai said he will refine us, and he will try us as silver and gold. All right. As silver and gold being refined and tried, it is there for us, to be able to be tempered. to withstand the heat of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that he places on us, to be obedient unto his word, all right, to live up to the measure that he has put in us. Strive for our mastery, strive for perfection through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right. This is going to be back here in the book of Isaiah chapter 1, and I'm going to read verse 26, and it reads, "And I will restore thy judgment as the first, and the counselors as the beginning. After thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. Zion shall be redeemed with judgment, and in her covenants with righteousness." All right, so Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said, hey, we shall be redeemed and restored with judgment. All right, hey, being the dross, being and the 10 and the unclean things being taken out of the nation of Israel. All right, so that we may be holy, peculiar special treasure unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that we may be found blameless and blemishless. All right, that we are found in all white apparel. All right, that we are holy. All right, Adawan Arataza, hey, we be those men. All right, be those men, women, and children out there listening and learning as well. Okay, let's go back here to the book of Zechariah, chapter 9, chapter 13 and verse 9, and it reads, "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them." So Yahweh Shem Yahushai will hear us as long as we are accepting and going through that refining process with truth, honesty, and sincerity. "And I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power." Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, is my power. All right. So Lord willing, this was an edifying, uplifting lesson. I would like to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening, learning, and to the Bayis Shadabadah, the house of David. To the next time, I'm Maya Shatad with Men of Valor Las Vegas Camp, saying Kwam Yasharala, Wa Ababa. Shabbat Shalom, Shalom.